Hi everyone, welcome to Honey Drops Tarot. This is a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Leo, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate it. Just a quick note, please do not fall for any scammers. I will never reach out to solicit for a private reading. I do offer private readings, and if you're interested in signing up for one of those or in making a donation, the information regarding that can be found in the About section of my YouTube page. And I thank you so much in advance. Leo, I'm doing a very special reading today to celebrate the Lunar New Year and the Year of the Dragon, which represents good fortune, prosperity, abundance. There is a small word of caution with the Year of the Dragon, which is that with all of this abundance, there could be a tendency for self-indulgence. And the universe cautions us in this year to be careful of too much of a good thing. Too much of a good thing. You're going to get a lot of good things. Too much of a good thing is not a good thing. So I'm excited to do this reading. I'm recording it at the time of the new lunar year, but these readings will not come out until a little bit after. That's fine. Tarot is timeless, so even no matter when you watch this reading, there could be a message for you. So I want to show you some of the cool crystals that I have to celebrate the Year of the Dragon, which this is a fluorite dragon for focus, and this is a crazy lace agate for joy, and then I have this beautiful fire quartz, so appropriate for Leo. It was also appropriate for Scorpio as well, but it's for all of the readings, and it's goddess energy and gossip dispelling and kind of your passionate, creative, sacral energy. You have to be careful when you work with fire quartz though, because it can get you all riled up, but I love using it. So I'm going to be using 3 different decks for your reading today. I'm sorry I don't have the box for this one, but this is the Chakra Healing Oracle deck. I'm going to be using the Dragon Oracle cards for this reading to get the overall energy, and the Prisma Visions Tarot deck for your tarot reading today. So, Leo, oh wait, Spirit, oh, see, Spirit just pointed out to me that one of the wicks of the candle went out, and I usually have 2 lit. Sorry about that, Leo. Just give me 1 second. Ooh, wow. This just snapped in half. I don't know what that means. What does that mean, Leo, for a fire sign? What does that mean? Won't light. I think it was in the wax a little too long. Just give me a moment, please. I just need to light one more candle because I like to burn to honor my twin flame connection. This is not a twin flame reading, but I always burn 2 candles to honor my twin flame connection. So all of this is relevant, right? I never take anything for granted when I read tarot. Do you feel a little frustrated right now, Leo, that your fire is somehow dwindled? I'm going to clear the energy for you. This all began with Spirit saying, clear their energy, clear their energy. And then I noticed all these things, right? Did not happen in the other readings that I did. So we're clearing your energy right now. Everything is going to be really prosperous for you this year. So for Leo, please, Spirit, for Leo, you got 2 dragon cards. No one else got 2. Let me just pull a chakra card. You got 2. No one else got 2 chakra cards either. these are not coincidences. So immediately, I don't know if this has to do with a twin flame because I mentioned that. It could just be a significant other, of close friend, just the multifaceted parts of you. You're going through it. You're going through something right now. So these readings are not particularly religious. They're spiritual, but I'm just going to read the cards as they are written. Golden Christed Dragon brings you higher love so that you embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. Expand your light. Expand your heart. Why did I say expand your light? Interesting. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. There's a lot happening here. There's a lot happening kind of on the ethereal plane for you right now, Leo. There's like, I feel also there's some battles happening kind of up there. Earth and Fire Dragon works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. What? It's time for service. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. This is significant because number one, you're the fourth reading. I did all the water signs. None of the water signs got 2 cards. And 2, nor did they get 2 chakra cards. And 2, both of these cards talk about the fifth dimension, which none of the other cards that I pulled today talked about. There's something, it's almost like, I see something happening, like your spirit team is really going to bat for you in the fifth dimension. And they're reminding you to fortify yourself here on earth and remember to channel in, your divine light. Works with you to clear the fifth dimensional ley lines. So for those of you who are not familiar with what ley lines are, it's this idea that there are places, specific places on the planet, that when these kind of sacred lines across the globe intersect, that there's a concentration of spiritual activity. Like Arizona, Tucson, Arizona, for example, where they have the gem shows every year in just the kind of the southwest of the United States, not just in Arizona, but also in New Mexico. There is a lot of spiritual energy in those places. And I think a lot of energy goes toe-to-toe in those places as well. England is also another place. Ley lines intersect, and places where you find a lot of kind of witchy energy. A lot of witches reside in a certain area. Right? I'm sure there's a ley line over Salem. Who knows? The 2 words that you got were complacency for the root chakra, complacency, and prayer for the solar plexus. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. Prayer. Prayer is gratitude in the present moment. That's what prayer is, at least to me. Gratitude in the present moment. There's almost a split between the city and the country. I don't know why that's relevant, but it's relevant for somebody. A split between the city and the country. I'm really drawn, though, to this complacency card because it shows the person's aura, right? This aura seems very heavy. She has a tear falling from her eye. I don't know if this is talking about you or another person, since we did get 2 cards here. You could be praying for somebody that's in this place right now, where all they see is winter. All they see is bare trees and a lack of growth potential. This could be you, but whoever this is referring to, they see the lack of growth potential. The word complacency would suggest that they're not really taking any steps to do anything about it. That's why it's hard for me to believe that it's you, Leo, because Leos are not known to sit down, ever. Ever. They don't sit down. They're always active. So if this is you, and life is giving you lemons right now, and you're feeling complacent, Spirit's pointing it out to you. They see you. They're around you, and they're really asking you, is this something that you can make into a temporary situation? That song is in my head. That song is in every season, and it goes turn, turn, turn. There is a reason, turn, 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 turn. And take time, something, something under heaven. I'm so sorry, I don't know the words. It's a very famous song. A time to be born, a time to die, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. So I'm really sorry. That's like the choppiest I've ever. Usually I'm better about remembering song lyrics. And I don't even know who sings that song. Is it like the Mamas and the Papas? I don't know. You know this song. It's like in every season. Something like that. It's kind of talking about the myriad of experiences, the kind of full circle moments that we go through in life that are temporary. So in a time of abundance, there is also a time of lack. In a time of pain and sorrow, there can also be a time of joy. Like in staying steady and steadfast in this place of gratitude, we can kind of temper everything. So if you are feeling complacent, remember your gratitude. Remember to say these prayers. Remember to thank Spirit, thank your guides, thank yourself. You carried yourself this whole way so far, right? There's battles being fought in the 5D. That much is clear to me. Embody, be the source of your own light, right? 3 cards for the base spread, 3 cards for clarifier. Okay. 6 cards out. Past energy. Knight of Chalices, the Knight of Cups, talking about somebody who comes in very quickly. The Knights always are people of action, fast communication. The Knight of Chalices brings a message of love. There could be somebody in your past energy that really showed kindness to you. Kindness to you in the moment when you needed it most. Perhaps this was when you experienced a death and rebirth process. I don't know if it was an actual loss or passing in your family, or if it is a metaphorical death and rebirth when you were kind of putting an end to something once and for all. This is Scorpio energy in the major arcana. But there was somebody here who was right by your side, who brought in their cup of love for you. It's really beautiful because with this white flower emerging, this white rose, it tells me that you saw something beautiful even in the midst of something difficult. 2 cards came out. The Knight of Wands and the Chariot card in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. I asked for clarification on the Death card. There could have been a Knight of Wands, person who, Knight of Wands is kind of, you know, they have a lot of passion, but they're the least reliable of the knights. The least reliable. Because they're like a flash in the pan. Here today, gone tomorrow. Really seductive and alluring, but not necessarily something of substance. And with the Chariot card in reverse, this is a major arcana representing Cancer energy in the reverse. It talks about a lack of a victorious outcome. Like there was stagnancy, there's something that stalled, that you could have started something really exciting and fun and brand new in a situation, and then it just kind of petered out and left you feeling like, you know, where do I even go from here? It is time for service. When you give, you receive. I feel as though you're kind of trying to get over some disappointment, and Spirit is suggesting that with this Earth and Fire Dragon that you are at your best. Oh, interesting. It reminds me of getting a lot of songs today. Aaliyah, her song actually popped up when I was at work yesterday on like a random YouTube channel. Aaliyah, wonderful Aaliyah, she had that song. She's at your best, you are love. You're a positive, motivating force within my life. Should you ever feel the need to wonder why, let me know. Tell me what it is. There's no need for make-believe. Look beyond your world. Try to find a place for me. Oh, it gives me goosebumps. Because at your best, you are love. Okay. Sorry. If you know that song, it's hard to kind of snap yourself out of it because it's so beautiful. Look beyond your world. Try to find a place for me. It's like, it's like somebody saying to you, whenever you find yourself in this place of doubt, look for me. And it's like that person could be God or the universe, spirit, the divine, whatever you call your higher entity, your higher self. Whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're feeling lost, look for me. That's really beautiful. You could have felt that, you know, this disappointment in your past that caused you to really question everything and say, that's it, you know, I have to reinvent myself. I can't keep going down this cycle of repeat. That person just honked their horn. It was doot, 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 doot. It's like shaving a haircut. 2 bits, which is this inside joke at my job. Shaving a haircut, 2 bits. I need to look up the sociological meaning of that song because I'm sure there's something there. Anyway, we're moving on. Present energy, the Empress in reverse, Taurus. The Empress is my favorite card in any tarot deck for what she as the divine feminine represents. Abundance, beauty, the power of all 4 queens of the tarot. She's the number 3. She is the master attractor. She has so much confidence in herself that she literally attracts abundance towards her. But this card is in the reverse for you. You are absolutely feeling a lack of confidence right now. and you don't like it. You're a Leo. This is what you're known for, right? Maybe that's a stereotype, but all the Leos I know fill that stereotype. It's not to say that you don't doubt yourself, because we all do. But what you project normally is leadership, is confidence, is boldness, is daringness, is willing to take risks, willing to put yourself out there, willing to learn new things, and doing it with a sense of passion. So if you're radiating, thank you, Spirit, if you're radiating this energy of ho-hum, I'm just gonna settle, I'm just gonna do what I always do, sit in the energy of the status quo, people that know you are going to perk up their ears and look towards you and say, Leo, are you feeling okay? Leo, this is not like you. It's clarified by the Page of Chalices, Page of Cups in the reverse. Pages take first steps towards things. This particular page can also represent somebody needing to give somebody else an apology. So the card is in reverse. It's almost like nobody's budging. Nobody is moving. Nobody is moving. Chariot card in reverse, right? Nobody is moving. Nobody's making the first move. Nobody is attracting anything towards themselves. Can I have a clarifier on this Page of Chalices, please, Spirit, in the reverse? Look at that. You showed up in your own reading. The Strength card, you showed up in your own reading, Leo, which I always find tremendously significant because it shows me I'm talking to Leos. And you got your own card in the reverse with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You could be a little bit in your ego right now. The Strength card in the upright typically talks about somebody who has mastered the ego, had an ego death of sorts, like you're no longer ruled by fear. But when this card is in reverse, Knight of Pentacles, this is the most reliable knight in the deck, but when they're the most authentic. And so it's authentic action, authentic gestures. When the card is in reverse, it's kind of like a lot of double talk, double speak, double talk, a lot of, yeah, that'll work out. We'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. And it like never goes anywhere. It's like somebody, I said this in an earlier reading, the Pisces reading. I'm going to say it again for you, Leo. Overpromise, underdeliver. Somebody overpromised and I don't know why I had to put the card in my mouth like that. That was kind of weird. It's like I want to bite on it. Like I was mad. Like this. Like I'm mad at it. Like I'm so angry at it. How could that person let me down? Okay, so even though this is the present energy, I feel as though this is a past situation, like deep past, like a friendship from years ago that's like rearing its ugly head in a way. The issue of it, the problem of it is coming back at you because it's not quite fully closed. It's not quite fully healed. Like you thought you put an end to it. And it's causing you to feel not like yourself. It's catching you off guard. It's throwing you off your game. Spirit is pointing that out to you. Could be making you sad. Could be making you question. So it wants me to kind of tell you that, like, we make the best decisions that we know how to make in the moment that we make them. We go through the Rolodex of our brain and our emotion and our experience and our trauma and our successes, etc., etc. And we make decisions the best way that we know how. And this other person, whoever this is, they were doing the same thing. Now, were those the right decisions? That's up to interpretation. But I feel as though you might be beating yourself up, and it doesn't even have to do with a person. Maybe it's like a situation. Maybe you turned down an offer and you're regretting it. Or maybe you accepted an offer and you're regretting it. And there could be some shame wrapped up in that, or regret. Spirit is saying that's kind of that's energy that's being siphoned, or I you know what I see now? I just see like a window that has a like I have a window, it doesn't close completely, and so it lets air out, it lets the heat out, it lets the air conditioning out, it just seeps energy. And I almost feel as though this is, whatever this situation is, it's almost like your energy is just leaking away from you. It's taking too much, right? And it's causing you not to feel strong. It's causing you not to feel like you're sitting in your own power. This is what you're dealing with in the present energy. And with the potential future energy, Ace of Wands, which is beautiful, clarified with the Ace of Swords in reverse. So you're going to have this opportunity that's going to be presented. This is from Spirit, right? Both of them. 2 aces to end your reading. Ace of Wands is a brand new, exciting opportunity, a chance to leap forward into a passionate endeavor. But with the Ace of Swords in reverse, you may not have all the clarity. You may need to embody a little bit of the Fool energy and just kind of leave it up to Spirit and just trust that the universe is going to catch you. I see you going after what this is. So maybe it's been what you've been waiting for the whole time. You know, what you've been praying for to kind of get out of this energy. I'm going to ask for clarifier. Page of Swords. There's something you've been really curious about, that you've been looking into. This whole time you've been doing a little bit of research. Maybe it's into your own healing. And this could be a new methodology. That's very specific. It's because I'm hearkening back to this card, which says it is time for service. When you give, you receive. So it's almost as if, and you know, I should have said it in the beginning, but I didn't. This reminds me of Choku-rei. It's not Choku-rei, but it's very close. It reminds me of Choku-rei, which is the symbol, the first symbol that you learn in Reiki practice. Choku-rei, it like sets the intention to channel the universal light and healing energy towards others. You draw the symbol of Choku-rei to kind of lock in your intention and then give to others. So there could be a scenario here where you've been doing some research into a healing modality or methodology in order to be of service to others. And it's getting you really, really excited. So what does that look like? It could look like massage therapy or any other kinds of therapies. It could look like Reiki. It could look like somatic energy healing, right? Like healing in the body. It could look like meditation practice. yoga, Tai Chi, like something like along those lines that you're really, really excited about, but you don't necessarily have all the answers. You don't know where it's going to lead to you, but that's okay. Lead you. It's almost like Spirit in the kind of closing message that I have from Spirit regarding this new year, right? It's the wood dragon, right? So if this is supposed to be a year of abundance, and you are in service to others, then it's this idea that it will be returned to you tenfold. You know, when you give, you receive. That service may fuel whatever it is that's lacking in your heart space right now. It's hard for you to see it. It's important for you to not be too insular and to reach out towards others, to connect with others. Don't hermit yourself away. So that's your reading, Leo. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Please hit the bell notification to be updated as to when I post new readings. Thank you, Leo.